look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because this is not the show for you. I guarantee that, Jack. But what I'm going to talk to you about in this reaction video, man, I'm going to let a woman speak for me right quick, and she's going to break it down. She's going to tell you why you modern day women, in my most humble opinion, are doomed when it comes to relationships. And she's right. She's right. And I'm going to pull it up here right now. Hold on 1 second. I'll get on the screen, y'all. Give me a second, please. You know how I get down. Boom. What up, pretty self? Look at him. Got them lips, baby. All right. Let's get it.
Ladies, I want to say something to y'all. I was listening to this podcast, and there were 3 beautiful women on the stage, and they were having a conversation about what a man should have in order to talk to them. What is considered to be an insult if a man sends them over X amount of dollars for lunch, and just basically demanding that a man has all of these things in order to talk to them.
I'll tell you something. A lot of this is teaching, man. You can get taught wrong and you can get taught right. Women are being taught by other foolish women to have these unrealistic expectations and demands. They're not standards, man. They are demands. They're demanding. A standard is a personal principle or belief, but a demand is like basically trying to coerce somebody into doing something. And it can look almost the same, but it's not. See, they're being taught that a man must have X amount of money, have X amount of height, you know what I mean, have X amount of inches on this thing, and have all these things to provide this quote unquote soft life to them. And they are indoctrinated by musty back heifers. The musty back heifers are indoctrinating these women to be selfish, to be disillusioned, to be lonely, to die alone. Okay. And this is why a lot of these women are not getting the type of men that they want. For one, they're also being taught that they don't got to do anything. They don't got to be in shape. They ain't got to be nice. They ain't got to be pleasant. They ain't got to be feminine. They don't got to be submissive. So the teachings that they're getting from other broken women are the things that are hindering them from getting into successful relationships with men.
Ladies, let me put you onto something. Women who understands the assignment and know how to do it. Women who are accustomed to dealing with a certain type of man, they would never have those type of conversations because they don't have to. Having those types of conversations is almost like insulting to everything that we stand for.
Bingo. Certain women who are accustomed to good men, productive men, they already know how to carry themselves with those type of men. They know how to behave to attract those men. They know how to dress to attract those men, okay? So these type of women who are not ghetto, ratchet, or been taught wrong really don't have issues getting men. Have you ever noticed that the main ones that are complaining about men are the ones who can't keep one? The main ones that are complaining about men are the ones that are making bad decisions with men, that are having multiple babies with multiple baby daddies because they're doing the wrong things. But the women who are good, they're wifed up, or they are already in relationships. They don't have to go to TikTok and complain about men because they know how to do it. It comes down to being taught.
Because they don't have to. Having those types of conversations is almost like insulting to everything that we stand for. We are just not out here demanding or even speaking on what a man gotta have in order to date us, be with us, or talk to us. Now let me tell you why we don't have to have these type of conversations. When we meet a man, especially when we like a man and we're interested in that man, we're trying to figure out the areas that man is lacking in. How could we come into that man's life and make his life easier? What purpose were we sent to serve in that man's life?
In other words, she's talking about being feminine, okay? She's talking to you about being a helpmeet. That's what she means when she says, like, what is my purpose in this man's life? How can we make this man's life easier? In other words, this particular woman studies the man that she's interested in. We got women today who don't want to study the man. They want the man to be already what they want that man to be. They are selfish. They are not interested in trying to make that man happy and helping to build a man, not build a man in a negative way, but help him along his journey to become a better man. Okay. They're not there for that. They're not trying to be supportive. What they're trying to be now is just selfish, not selfless, don't care about nobody but themselves. So this woman has the right idea, because being a helpmate or helpmeet, as the scripture would say, means that a woman will have to be submissive and feminine.
Once that man realizes what he got on his hands, he's going to have a conversation with himself. He is going to sit himself down and tell himself, that woman, I got to take care of her. So we don't ever have to run around demanding a man to do anything.
Exactly. If a man comes across a feminine woman, he will not talk to himself like he's crazy, but he's going to weigh it. He's going to evaluate the situation, okay? Now, he's going to say, I got to get this woman because her femininity is attracting me. Femininity and masculinity is supposed to work together. It's supposed to be tethered to one another. And the way you attract and keep a man is through your femininity. Your appearance attracts a man initially for it's like lust, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I want her. She's pretty. You know, I want to jump her bones on. That's just the beginning. That's the initial part of attraction. But what sustains attraction is the actions and the behaviors and the attitudes of the woman, which is their femininity. What they can contribute to a man's life. How can they earn for a man? A woman's supposed to earn a man, not the other way around. Because a man is supposed to already be a protector and provide and have his shit together. So a woman now needs the provision and she needs the protection from a good man. So she has to find what she has to do to earn it. And the way that you earn it is to be a feminine woman, to please that man, to evaluate your man, to study your man. So this woman is telling you the facts. I'm just breaking it down. And that's exactly what a woman should be. If a woman is not interested in you, if a woman is not interested in help building a man up, if she's not interested in trying to understand you, be empathetic, sympathetic, put herself in your shoes, be compassionate, and be with you through the hard times, not the good times, to help you when you're suffering, then she's not a feminine woman. Because in order for you to be a feminine woman, you must also be able to embark on the journey of suffering, because every relationship has some type of suffering, some type of trial, some type of setback, whatever. Will she be there for you? If she's not, then she's not a feminine woman.
So we don't ever have to run around demanding a man to do anything. We don't have to sit on stages and discuss what we expect from a man, how much money a man has to have. You see how that will make us look and sound? Women who understand the assignment move like they understand it. You do the work.
They move. In other words, they have the actions and they have the behaviors of a mature woman, a goal-oriented woman, because a man should be a woman's goal, okay? Not just your degrees and shit like that. A good man to have a family with should be also on your to-do list, if not the top thing on your to-do list. If you're religious, God first, okay? If not, then that man, you, and those children, okay? That's what it is. Because a woman is not a man's legacy. The children are, okay? A woman helps bring the legacy around. Y'all didn't ever think of it like that, did you? A woman is not a man's legacy. That child carries their last name just like she do of the husband that she married. The child, the daughter, the son, whatever, is the legacy of that man. So you have to place yourself in a position to where you can be, where you can be useful. Because women don't want to be useful. They don't want to be useful. They just want to use men. They want to misuse men. But if a woman has no purpose and no use to a man, then she is absolutely useless. And this is how women have to think. How can I be of use to a good man?
Like they understand it. You do the work, they do the work, everybody is satisfied and happy. But see, the problem is y'all think y'all looks is doing the work. You think your body is doing the work. Looks and bodies is everywhere, roaming everywhere. At this point, I'm tired of seeing them. Ladies, some of y'all don't have no brains. Half of y'all don't even know how to satisfy a man in the bedroom.
I've said that before. Women are reluctant to please a man in the bedroom, especially black women. They may do things that they think men like, but there'll be certain things men want to try out. I ain't gonna do that. That's gross and shit like that, right?
Not coming to make this man life easier, no way, shape, or form, yet your requirements is through the roof. It's even scary for me as a woman hearing y'all have these conversations. I'm like, my God, who raised them? Can't be the women that raised me. Because the women that raised me, they were taken care of by their men up until the day they died.
Again, it comes down to teaching. When that woman said, the women that raised me, in other words, the women who taught me how to be feminine, the women who gave me the knowledge and the understanding of what it meant to be a woman, These other women ain't getting that. So it comes down to teaching. A lot of modern day women are failing their daughters. That's why their daughters going through the same thing that their mother's going through, because they're not being taught correctly on how to please a good man or how to look for a good man or anything. All right, now you let me know what you think about this topic. I'll be talking to y'all pretty soon. Y'all take it easy now. You hear?